All right, this is good. New world found. I think I got a perch over there. I'll look at that in a second. I'm not joking. I'm talking like, not that I ever joke, but this is special. This is good. This is, I don't know what I call that place, the place where I take Randy and Nico, but this is about 5 miles. I don't know how many miles it is to the woods. Maybe less, actually. It doesn't matter, but you have to come in a whole different way. And I knew this forest would look dense and it's exactly what I want, but I just forgot about it. And today I'm like, let me go see, because I want to revisit the campsite. Look at that X. Because people kept asking me, you guys totally failed mission. You know what I'll do? Well, after I'm done looking around here, because I'm going to come back for a full one on this one. This is good. I think me and Dan are going out tomorrow, but he wants to go somewhere else that he's been dying to go. He better not fail me on that one. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God, this is so them. What can you see from the perch? Sickest X. I can't really see it from here, but it's right there. Wow, right here. Man, I'm finding perches this year or what? This is so where he sits. Like, I wonder if when I'm coming by, like, I wonder what the reactions are. Like, let's just assume I'm right? Like, what? He's sitting there. Here's me coming up this little dirt, and this is a tiny little dirt road too. Does he run automatically, or does he wait till he thinks I'm coming in? Like, I don't. Or is he still sitting there? You know, like, I don't know. This is going to be really good. Now, I haven't seen anything besides that perch and the X, but when you see that, you just know it's going to be really good. I know it's good. I can smell it. Like, whenever it's good, there's a certain smell of the forest because it has all the right ingredients. I'm telling you, this is the place they said, well, within a mile or two here, that they'll interact with me if I come back at nighttime. I just got cell reception. I wonder if, look at that break up there. Look at this thing. That's a giant X. One of the lower ones. Maybe I wonder if it's because it's a little more low profile or what. Or that X means something different. You guys, sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. With a perch like that, with an X like that, look at that. You don't see that very often. Look how wide. And the X is at the bottom. I see that a lot, but not in that size. That's crazy. I don't think that's an accident. And you can see over there, it's real dry. Although I do see some aspens up there. I don't have a pole, so it's going to be shaky zoomed. You just move your finger to zoom out and it shakes it. Alright, so this is good. I just know it's good. You guys know it's good. Because when you see this stuff, I see footprint marks right there. I'm making it worse. I heard sounds coming in. I see X's that aren't. I see dug. Why am I seeing dug holes now every day with a pile of dirt next to it? I'm seeing really big X's. You see how they do the double, you guys? You know it's them. It's not wind. I'm telling you. You'll see too many trees that have a split like that. You know, it's like a fork. They come up and make an X. There's too many of them, and you know it's a symmetrical X. It's you're not going to see that often. If it was by accident, I'm willing to bet there's very few. You know, like the X's that we see that are just insane. That happen by accident. I just don't believe it. Man, you can just feel it in here. So I'm gonna have to really go up this hill, but it's not that bad. Look, you see how stuff's like coming out up there? These are good ones. These are important guys. These are the guys that will talk to you. Look at this path that goes right up to that stuff. I guess I'm going up. All these years, you know, people, clueless multi-millionaire lady with her little dog, you know, thinking she's like God's gift to the world, walking down the street, you know, just no idea what's really happening in the woods next to her. All right, give me a minute. All right, so I'm climbing this hill. Look, I told you this was good here. This is one of these elder places. It's something to do. This, you guys, it's so easy to figure out for me. It's the elevation. It's not always the same number, but it's the proper elevation that makes the exact right forest for that area. And that's where they are. You know, you go any lower than here, it's a different kind of Sasquatch. They're there, like Mark Parra, you know, he gets great structures too, but mostly he's in these caves and stuff. Or, you know, rocks, and it's a little different there. This is good. All right, let me get up here. Get some strange bird noises. I'm assuming it's birds. This is really cool. You see how this happens over here? It's like tribal type stuff. The other place where they lean them all up, and that's just miles through that woods, up and down a few mountains. That is really twisted up right there. That's amazing right there. You gotta really think about that. It's pinching that one. This whole little wallow. Oh yeah. It's a hawk or an eagle. This is really blatant right here. Just listening. I got bends, I got everything in here. This is going to be really good when I come back. This is what excites me. Places like this is what I already know in my heart, up top. I'm going to be so happy to show you guys that. You know, I want to give you a good video. I don't just put a video up so I get views. I want it to be good, you know? Sure, like if you have it does, let's be honest. If you post a picture on Facebook, you're like, how many of my friends liked it? You know, you want to see if no one liked it, you're like, what did I do wrong? You know, it's just like a personal little satisfaction. Like, you know, you got some attention there, you know, and we all like that. So I got this bend over there. I have no idea what I'm talking about. But, I don't know, maybe you can see it, but it's over there. There's definitely a structure over there. And I love how green and tall this is. And I love this trail that goes out of here. This is so the beginning. I gotta go. You gotta see how far it goes up that way. That's where I know it's good. It's gonna be just like the other side. I guess I could technically walk there from here, but I wouldn't. It'd be kind of weird. Looks like something sat there at some point. And there's trails all through here leading out of the structures. I can't stop walking up. Like, I want to see one more thing. Because I'm coming back here. I'm walking back up this hill. Yeah, human walking. Human hanging around. What's he doing in this deep grass? Look. Someone's walked all around this for some reason. There's an insane X behind it. You can, you just know because these trails go, and it's like each one has a little stop and something has walked up to it. It's bizarre. It's like, what does he got to do over there? I don't get it. I knew it was going to be good up here. Not only is it an X, but you got some really good stuff at the bottom. And then there's one next to it. And there's walking right here. Look. Crazy. All right, up a little higher. I'm running out of time. You know, same thing here. Something walked off the trail. There's the trail I'm kind of walking over there. Came over here. There's another one that was over there. It's like they came in, or they just appeared here and walked out to the trail. It's one or the other. Really tall grass here. This is like crazy. That means there's a lot of water here coming down this mountain. I told you, that's what they like. The right elevation with the right forest. Tons of water. What it is, it probably has a gradual snow, you know, I mean, the snow melts just as fast as anywhere else, but it creeps through the ground much slower here because of the slope and whatever's in the ground. So you have a beautiful summer in here no matter what. Edge, pine cones, perch. All right, well, I'm gonna have to come back. Hey, I'll probably put up my campsite reinvestigation with this. So just click off because it's not it's not that fun unless you're really interested in seeing nothing or not. All right, I'm descending down, right? Because this is the end of the day. I was somewhere else today. I wanted to check this out. And there's a lot going on right here. All here. It's almost like there was tons of them. And you can see the disturbances. I mean, I think that's a footprint right there. I don't want to walk over there. Just go this way. Look. You know, it's like a footprint. Well, I think that's mine, but because I step in the ones I think are footprints that don't have, you know, you don't get toes here. It's not, you know, for toes, it's pretty much got to be like either really soft mulch or, which I see sometimes, I get some great ones. That first snow, like a ½ inch of snow, I seem to get some pretty good snow prints as well. But it's hard to hear because it's so hard. I think that was it. Look. It's a little weird. All right, so definitely a new world. Look at these ends. There's no end. There's no place they came from, and they're stacked up like a fence. They're really not. They do it so well here. It looks like someone did it with a machine or something. Here's their fence, and it goes down and it connects to this whole thing of chaos. I guess I should look at that. You can see it's all walked in here. There's bends tucked, like big time tucked in. So this is really exciting me, besides the walk up behind me. I believe behind me there should be like teepee type stuff, because that's the way it is on the other side of this range here. And I love to find that. Give me that stuff. Look at this. I came in over there, went up and came straight down once I knew for sure to go, I can continue on another day. And then look at this. I knew I'd find the blockage. Here's the blockage right here. They don't want you coming up this, straight up that hill. And right back up there is where those perches were. I swear, when after I turned the camera, I looked back, I'm like, I could just picture them all sitting there. Like, perfect place. Ah. I think it's pretty blatant when two of these ends have no, they were just broken and put there. Oh, My goodness, not to mention, look at this. You guys, this is good. This is them. Look how none of it's on the ground, even the ones over here. Nothing's on the ground. There's actually, there's a stump right there under there that's holding that one up. This one's on top of that stump. I mean, it's really disturbed back here. Like I said, I don't think they spend a lot of time here. I think it's disturbed, like, putting it together, and then they're up there more. With the exception of a perch that's parallel that way. This is really cool. This is them. Look, where's that tree? It's gone. Interesting. That's amazing. Perch, we're out front. Do you find it a little amazing that that was just like, right? Stopped. All the way up there with this two or three branches it has too. And the other one, same thing. Just leaned out. It's amazing. And there just happens to be some kind of crazy fence, a perch, footprints in the grass. And the strongest thing, I walked all over that, it doesn't even move. And those two were brought in without ends, or they were just have broken ends on them. I find this amazing. So cool, we got a new world to go to. Oh yeah, look. Look at this. There's kind of like an X in there. Another one here. Look at the path in there. More fences over there. Cool. I'll be back. What's the saying? I'll be back. Hey, I shouldn't say by popular demand, but I've had enough people. Sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. Maybe I should go up there. That's a cave for sure. Can I get up there? I think I can. I'll tell you, if you don't do it now, once you walk up this little... So basically, let me finish what I was saying. So, everyone keeps asking me, are you going back to the destroyed campsite and all those kills? And I was like, it's so close to my house and easy. You can hear the highway. Not much has changed here. Since I was here, you can see all the fur. Just walking right through it. And I'm not sure what that is. It's like a dried up liver or something. I'm not trying to be gross. So, I've been saying, like, I got so many other better places to go. Being like, you know, visually. But it may be worth checking this out because things, you know, when I was here, they didn't have all the new growth and stuff, and things change. Must be a busy squirrel right there. Huh. No idea what that is. So what this is, it's like this, I'll use the word oasis, in the middle of this deserty type place. You know, if you go out there, it's so hot out there. In fact, I have a sweatshirt on, and I'm probably gonna take it off in here because it's so hot. Because this is a lower, I'm about 7,000, well, 7,200, I think, and counting as I go up. So let's see what happens if we see anything different in the snow. I'll tell you, that is, I was looking at these caves over here from, it was raining and I was way up in those trees and I was zooming in, and same thing was going on. I think it was, oh, you can't see him from here. There's this amazing ledge with like this crazy blind going on. And every time I zoomed in on it, same thing. I was getting the shake. And we've gotten a really good confirmation or two of Bigfoots every time the thing's shaking when I'm zoomed. You know, how they know that, I don't know. Or it's just an automatic thing, I guess. So I don't even know where that campsite is. Is it up there? Man, if these guys were really hidden in here, I'll tell you. Here's the thing, if I want to go to the campsite, which my guess is hasn't changed much, I got to go that way, and I might be stuck on this side. If I want to go to those caves, let's do that. I'm going to go to the caves, over and out. Just for the heck of it, let me zoom. I think it was up there. We'll zoom around for a second. I want to see, because if that's a perch and it's active and he's there again, I mean, maybe it isn't the right place. Where was I zooming to? It seemed like it was closer than that. That's not it. Where is that? It's almost like it's gone now. There was like this really cool, I was going to zoom and see if it shook again. Because I was zooming on this really eerie looking hangout like blind thing up here somewhere. But I was in there doing it across and I don't see it from here. So this is a little different for me, right? See how there's nothing around? It's all really dry. Like I wouldn't even go over there, which means it's probably good. You know, but I don't know. So far with these guys, it's all about cover. I am walking through here as well because we got quite a few timestamps as I zoomed into that mountain up there. Someone was circling all these black little marks, darkness, little shadows that seem to be kind of all over that hill. Tons of game. Come out of here and go down there. You can see all the crossings. I mean, that must be like heaven for them because there's no other forest around here except up. And that's why I think I see signs of Sasquatch in here, but very little. And I'll bet you there's some all the way at the top. I don't know if I can do that. Give me a minute. Whew. Wow. It only took me, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Whew, but I'm dying. So anyway, check this out. So I didn't bring my water. I don't know why. I got a big water down there. I didn't want to bring my backpack. I should be okay. But I'll tell you, walking through there in the sun was brutal. So I get here, right? I come to this first tree-like thing. You know, nice and shady, right? And then I'm digging. So I get here and there's this big pile. I messed it up, okay? But there's this pile pushed into a pile. Like a pile pushed into a pile. A pile of stuff pushed into a pile like this. So I'm like, what the heck? And I'm going like this. And then this stuff starts coming out of it. Poop. Like, you know, looks like person-sized like poop that's buried. So I don't know if that's a cat. Does a mountain lion poop and do what a cat does in a kitty litter box? I don't know, because that's the only explanation. Because if that's on a mountain lion, I do see, I'm gonna touch it because it's so dry. I do see what looks like grass. There's another one over here. What the heck is with that one? Let me see if I can. Some stuff sitting down. What is going on with that? Does it mean he just comes under here and poops? Look at that. Mountain lions don't eat grass, do they? It's no bear. I mean, it was deliberately buried here. I haven't looked around to see if anything else, because nothing else really looks unusual to me. You know, nothing's gonna grow here. I am seeing what looks like disturbances, but it's impossible to make footprints. Nothing else unusual. Let me get up there. I think I zoomed in, I was like, that's a cave. I don't think so. It's hard to find a good cave. I know where some good ones are, but they're so hard. Here, anyway. I almost fell. I mean, there's something walking around. That could be a bear print right there. I know a bear wouldn't bury anything. Yeah, so nothing really. It's these rocks that really interest me. You get the color change. And from the other side, you have like what looks like bored out holes almost. It's way steeper than it looks. I don't know if I'm going to get up there or not. I kind of want to go in there. I'm a forest guy. I like being in the forest. I do want to go check out some big caves though. You know, and I'm trying to do it in like the most unlikely place. Like I'm going to where even if there's these giant caves where I don't think there's Bigfoots. That's how I do things. It's like my luck. Like someone's like, Mark, pick red or black. And the answer's black. Of course I'm going to pick red because it's just the way my luck is. So I try to do the opposite of what I normally would do sometimes. Just occasionally. You know what I mean? Because if I'm so stuck on one way to do it, I could really mess it up. So I just want to try some of the most unlikely places, which would be here because it's hot and there's nothing here. Like, there's nothing here. I think it starts up there for Bigfoot. Even though I don't see anything, it starts to become the right kind of forest up there. So, do I go back in, look around? You can see it actually gets pretty wide here, but it's very steep again in there. Especially that first one, it's really hard. So I'm not expecting much in there either. Maybe a few new kills or whatever, but let's see what happens. It's a bummer. Totally failed. See this stuff? It's so loose that as you walk, you just slide all the way down. And it gets worse up there. And it's really hot, so I don't think I'm gonna make it there. Also because I'm not seeing any crazy sun, so I'm gonna go jump in there and see what happens. It's kind of weird. I believe I came down from here, up here. I believe that the campsite's below me, and somehow, and I know that's from the campsite because I remember seeing it. I'm almost sure I filmed that. And now, it's way up here. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm not saying I think Sasquatch drug it up there and put it there, but I mean, it's kind of strange that I'm almost 100% the campsite's somewhere like not here. You know, unless it's just something that looks like it, but I'm pretty sure that tarp, a lot of people know. That's why I came back here. I don't know if I finished saying that, because people are like, can you please go back? I didn't think it was that great of a video. Everyone seemed to enjoy seeing that stuff, so I'm like, I'll go back, but I don't think it's going to be much of a change there. It's this really weird patch of forest that really seems to be, from what I can tell, taken over by, you know, traveling game. And I'm willing to bet a mountain lion's like heaven in here because of all the kills. Okay, there it is. It did get dragged back up. Cool. Disturbances on the... So I'm just doing a quick one. This will be, I'll just throw this up, it'll be like a 10-minute video. It's below me, I just want to take a quick look. I remember seeing this, thinking that was kind of Sasquatchy. This has blatantly been put up in here. Look at the stump. You know, and it's just stuck across. And that one's kind of funky underneath it. It's just kind of weird that happens there and nowhere else. So that was like, and I can't even say that's them really. I always say I know when, but in this situation, I'm not 100%. Although, I think it could be. But nothing else. There's not much going on here. And here's this campsite, and it still looks exactly the same. Except that there's a tarp way up there in the gully. Which doesn't make any sense to me at all. Unless it was brought somewhere else and washed down again. I don't know. I have no explanation. Hasn't changed a bit, you guys. From what I can tell. Here's the hats. Let's see if I can see anything else. I got thunderstorm coming. Still have the bones with blood on them. I mean, I'm assuming this is not a human bone, right? I mean, that better not be a human bone. Does anybody know? I think this is, looks like it was deer skin. You know, like I don't want to seem stupid, but I'm not like a bone expert. Just to be 100%, right? I mean, because everything is here. That's the one thing weird about this campsite, is that everything is still here. Can openers, all their hats. They had extra hats even. Cups. There's not one thing that was left here that's intact. That's the other weird thing. You know what I mean? Even some piece of plastic, it's just everything's broken somehow, which is kind of weird. This tent was right here. I remember another part of the tent was there, and that green tarp was somewhere. Oh, look, this got moved. So someone's been here or something moved that. Because remember the little guitar shrine? There was like 2 bottles there, like this or something. I can't remember. I think it was this one. It was something like that, you know, whatever. They had bottles there. It was like marking there. That's why I think someone might have got hammered. And I'm seeing bones from what looks like a smaller elk. So I'm assuming that's what those bones are up there. You know, but everything's here. That's the crazy thing. I don't want to feel like I'm doing a video over again. But people ask me, and most people will just turn this off, which is totally cool. Just wanted to do a little, just to see if anything changed. It's an interesting area. Like if there's this many kills here, I thought maybe I could see another one. Like I said, I'm not convinced this has anything to do with Sasquatch at all. Like I'm really not. If I had to make something up here, I mean I could go with that right there, that one bend. And I don't even think it's theirs, to be honest with you. Maybe there was a cave up there. I couldn't see below. I don't know. I can't tell. I had no view of the bottom part. That's all. Let me walk you way out. I've been up there. There's not much going on until you get... Oh, there's a break. Oh, that's Sasquatch. Look at that right next to the campsite. I see this. I saw this yesterday. I see this so much. You see that? There's a break, and it's over that. So that's very possible. Another bend, actually. But certainly not like this crazy active thing going on here. Oh, I see a rope there. What's that for? Where's the rope? I wonder what they tied a rope for over there. Oh my goodness, I gotta go. That is one dark cloud coming. There's a rope there. An old rope. There's feathers in there too. Yeah, there's nothing really going on up there. Too much. Alright, bye.